Welcome back, everybody. My name is Armed Robot, and today we're going to continue our journey through Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, hopefully this time my video doesn't just randomly stop recording. How's that sound to you guys? What do you think? Hopefully I can actually get through this recording this time, you know?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Do it. So anyway, as I was saying, so I was recording a bit earlier, and I went to finish recording, and I went to check the recording, and found that the recording had stopped midway through.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
They're making noises over there. So if you see me rushing through this, you know why. Because I know exactly what I'm doing. Because I've done this before. Can I actually get in? What is this? I didn't do this last time though, so this is interesting. Altstadt and Brenningburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay at the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family and his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. So Alexander is really immortal, from what I gathered from that. Which would make sense why he's got the shadow. Maybe he committed something to a cult. How's that sound? A cult. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing the trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow my trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Oh. See, I knew that would happen because my recording decides to end itself, you know, mid-recording, so. Nothing here, time to keep going. This door is open now. So we're gonna go ahead and check this stuff out. It won't budge. There's nothing in here. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, hello. I forgot you were there. So let's follow him. No, I'm out. I'm gone. I can't handle it. We're leaving. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinnen awaits, grinned the toothless foreman. Yes. I knew that would happen too. I tell ya. Like I said, I'm speedrunning this. Okay, so we got the wine cellar key. So then we take a right and go into the wine cellar. Oh, that's the laboratory. And open. Voila! Into the wine cellar we go. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. Better put some chapstick on there, buddy. How's that sound? Oh, stuff's happening.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Sounds like they're gonna have a party.
What is this place?
Picked up Alfie. That falls and barrel. Either I'm psychic or I'm having a little bit of deja vu. Ha ha ha. Stupid fucking game. No, it's not even the game's fault. It's the fucking recording software's fault. That's why I'm not scared of these stupid fucking chairs, man. I tell you what. Gonna go ahead and do that. Give you a push. You wanna push? You wanna do me a favor and not be so stupid? There. Voila. And it's almost open. It's almost open. Gotta go around. And I escaped because I am smarter than most people. Walk. Open. There's nothing in there. Chest.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Shouldn't have drank the wine. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gritch. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking question. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer... And it ends. Wow! Shouldn't have drank the wine, like I said before. We're gonna go ahead and walk in here. An enemy is near. Fair warning, guys. An enemy is near. Figured I'd let you know that, because in 3, 2, 1. Hey, buddy. We're gonna crouch here. And we're gonna not look at you. Are you gone yet? You're not gone yet. Let's look away. Gone yet? You're gone. Look at how easy that was, guys. Look at that, and the door's closed now. Oh, what magic is this? This is just crazy. You would never expect something like this to happen. And I'm leaving now because this door wasn't open. He's gone. He left. And then we're gonna just kinda leave here. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Sucks to be them. I'm really liking this game. I really like the developers. Thanks. Now let's head on in there, because we got everything we need. After enduring 3 days of Algiers, a sailboat was finally in range to take him home across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Yes, Gibraltar. I am out. Oil. Let's kind of skedaddle on over here. And we're gonna go ahead and boop. 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 Yes, yes. All fine and dandy. Yay, we got a pot of acid. How helpful. Oh no, the stairs fell. Wow, it looks like I need to use this thing as it magically floats to make stairs. Yay. Look at how good we're doing. We're the greatest in history. Hey, look. More stuff. There's that draft again. Don't I sound so happy that I get to play this all over again? I know, it's amazing. My voice must get so annoying when I talk like I don't care. Thumbs up for you guys. Oh, just wait. We're gonna get to the fishies here pretty soon.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
That wasn't a fishy. Oh, he's still there. I thought he would have disappeared a lot quicker. He didn't, though, so it's okay. But wait a minute. Man, that guy is spooky.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I think you're just losing it. Look! Oil! Look at how good we're doing. We're packing heat. Get it? Because I got a lantern and a bunch of tinder boxes for fire. You guys get it. You guys understand me so well. Picked up a tinder box. Another tinder box here. Alright, let's go. Open the door. I don't want to light that. Tinder box. Oh, Jesus.
1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Now, why is that? That's interesting. Just gonna go ahead and go in here. Don't care. Maybe my sanity is dangerously low. How about you're dangerously low? Do I have to jump crouch? Thank you. Great. Look at that! How could I have known that that's what I needed to do? I'm really racking up these tinder boxes, that's for sure. We're gonna go ahead and go into here. So, yeah. Alright, look at this place. Whoa. Look, the fishies. Who called it? I called it. Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Oh. Like a heart attack. Hey, Lithium. I will take you. Can't go up there. Gotta hardcore it up here. Okay, gotta go this way. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey, fishy. Go away now. Get a lemon pop. Go ahead and eat those. Look how smart I am. I didn't even think to do that when my recording failed. I'm just that smart. There we go. We did it. Look, more water. Which means we get to run from the fishies now. Go right. You want to back off? Bitch! Step the fuck away! I don't even see anything following me. What is it? It is, whatever it is loud. We're gonna head in. Wow. We made it through that. I don't know what was chasing us there, but it was loud. And gave me a freakish vibe. Kinda like this fountain does. I don't understand the picture of it. It's a centipede with wings that has a baby face and it's spewing water. You see something interesting every day. Something interesting and unique. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this gameplay. And as always, our journey here has come to an end. Or has it? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Godspeed.